Chapter 1. Had she not had 4 extremely beautiful elder sisters, Diana Armitage might have been accounted very well in her way. She had heavy black hair and enormous dark eyes and a pale golden skin. But she affected mannish airs and lacked the charm and delicacy of her sisters, and so was considered something of a cuckoo in the Armitage nest. Her father, the vicar of St. Charles and St. Jude in the village of Hopeworth, the Reverend Charles Armitage, had devoted his life to the hunt rather than to the spiritual well-being of his parishioners. Such was his obsession with the sport that he allowed Diana to hunt, provided she dressed as a man, a disgraceful state of affairs which suited the gypsy-like Diana very well. It was a well-kept secret. Diana, in a buckram-wadded coat to hide her generous bosom, and with her tresses pushed up under a hard hat, acquired all the grace and ease of movement she lacked in the drawing-room. Mrs. Armitage, her mother, was prey to imaginary ills, and mostly kept to her bedchamber, and was therefore not aware of the scandalous behaviour of her daughter. Diana's 4 elder sisters had all married well. Minerva had married Lord Sylvester Comfrey, Annabel the Marquess of Brabbington, Deirdre, Lord Harry Desire, and Daphne, Mr. Simon Garfield. Frederica, the youngest of the Armitage girls, had become a quiet, wispy, bookish thing. No one paid much attention to her. But Diana was so robust, so wild, and so terribly bad-mannered and gauche that it was hard to feel comfortable about her future. The vicar was torn between admiration for his daughter's prowess on the hunting field and fear for her future, although he tried to console himself with the thought that 4 well-married daughters was enough. The twins, Peregrine and James, would soon be going up to Oxford. Boys were never any trouble, and if they got into a scrape, that was only to be expected. Diana visited her married sisters as little as possible. She complained that they were always trying to marry her off to some Bond Street fribble, and did not know how often and how furiously her sisters, especially Minerva, wrote to the vicar to beg Papa to let Diana come to town for an extended period, so that she could at least get the smell of the stables out of her clothes. Perhaps the vicar might have paid heed had he not become consumed with ambition to hunt down an old grey dog-fox which had been making his life a misery for the past few years. Try as he would, the vicar could never catch the beast, and often thought the old fox